Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the AMA Entertainment TV Network. I'm your host for this evening. I go by the Visual Goat. Today, we got a very special guest in the building. Yes, a very special guest. If you guys have probably been like Patrick off SpongeBob and been living under a rock, you might not know who this guy is. But my introduction won't even do him justice. I'm gonna let him introduce himself. But first, I'm gonna ask him how he doing today, and then I'm gonna let him get into, who he is and what he does.
What's good, everybody, man? My name Josh B, man. I'm great, man. Just pretty much living life, man. Just taking each day by the minute, man, and not rushing the process. That's what I learned. But I'm a gospel rapper, man. Gospel rapper. I've been doing gospel rap for maybe about 4 or 5 years. Just getting right back deep into the scene, man. I've been kind of quiet for a minute, kind of laying low and trying to, dealing with some personal issues and also just kind of get my mind back right so I can get back to writing. At one point in time, I kind of lost my touch of my. I got a writer's block where I didn't know really what to say. But I'm a type of person where when I write my music, I talk about myself. So I'm more so of a. I'm gonna give you a story about myself. So I've been going through a lot trying to get that bit refocused. But I'm back, man. I'm back in full throttle trying to get it better going, man. I do youth mentorship as well, my church, and I do local going around to different schools, man, mentoring the young guys, man, young teenagers, man. Just show them a different way of life, man. Show them that it's much bigger than what you see on TV, and just give them a better mindset, man. So I'm just enjoying the process, man. Just enjoying this lifestyle I'm living.
Man, that's great, man. Anytime somebody's giving back to the community, to the youth, it's always an amazing thing. And I feel like it's something that's very overlooked because, a lot of times, when we were growing up, we might not have had somebody to be able to reach their hand back and say, come on, let me show you
Right,
something.
right.
And
Right.
so for you to be able to do that, that's very, that's very, exciting to hear, I don't know if anybody ever told you, but I appreciate it, even though it ain't me that you helping the youth, the next generation.
Right. Yeah.
I want to give you your flowers while you're here, you know what I'm saying?
Right. All right. Appreciate it.
For sure, man. So how long have you been into the music and and so on?
I've been doing it. Well, I've always loved music. I always had a passion for music. I always had a passion for writing. I started off doing just the secular music and just out in the streets, man. Just playing around. I didn't take it seriously. It wasn't until I got uh, up under my grandmother. She was a manager at the gospel radio station, and it wasn't until then I got up under her and saw about the gospel rap. I thought the gospel rap was kind of lame at first, man. I didn't. I wasn't really feeling it. And my cousin, man, was DJ Rick, was my DJ. He gave me my first studio session, man, and I just really just took off from there. Had the love from the joy for it, and like I said, man, my music, I talk about myself and my life and my journey. So it's really not hard for me to write, but like when you hit that little block, that writer's block, when you're going through so much, kind of slows you down a little bit, kind of put a pause on certain things, man. So I'm back full throttle, man. I'm back at it. I just rebrand my ministry to Josh B Ministries. Got a new branding logo, new website, new fresh music, so new ideas. So it's almost like a reset for right now.
Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. Let's get into that. Let's get into your ministry. Like, how long have you been doing ministry work? How long have you been doing your own ministry as well?
Well, I've been doing ministry just up on my church and my bishop. For well over about 10 years, man. I've been with the youth. I've been up on the youth children's group for about 10 years as well. And I started branching out and going to different schools like Washington. And I do fundraisers for them, Christmas giveaways, mentorship, talks with them, small groups. So I've been doing that for a good little minute. And that just kind of just shifted over to my music. So the music in that is all up on the one entity with Josh B Ministries. Anybody like book me or anybody want to, they want to come, see me. They'll be like, hey, you come and rap, and come mentor, So all this is all this ministry as one. So I just kind of put all that together to make it one whole ministry as well. So I've been enjoying it, man. I've been enjoying it.
Yeah, it sounds like it, man. You can tell when somebody doing something that they love to do,
Yeah.
because you hear it in their voice when they talk about it.
Right.
You can tell that they're able to talk about it forever. Sit here and just talk about it
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
So that's the thing. Like I said, that's very inspiring to
Yeah.
see somebody doing that. You know what I mean? To see a black man doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just to be real, because
Right.
you don't have many black men that's trying to help out other black men. You feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So to see that is definitely very inspiring and encouraging as well. So, um, you know, I can sit here and give you flowers all night for all this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, appreciate it, man. I appreciate it,
Sure,
man.
for sure.
Appreciate
Nah,
it.
you definitely appreciate it too. But so okay, so what do you like? You got any plans or anything coming up that you're about to do anytime soon?
I actually got a single that's dropping Friday. It's called Him. And that single is more so like a it's just kind of like me flexing a little bit. I've been in the area where I've been so humble for so long and just sat back and just watch people kind of like, you feel me? Uh, and sleeping on my own talent. So it's like that me dropping that song on Friday is kind of like a yeah, I'm him, I'm back, type of feel to it. So I'm dropping that single Friday, and after that, man, I'm preparing for the award shows, the Alabama Movie Music Awards, and I got a couple award shows that's I'm preparing for, man. Just getting the ball back rolling, man. Get back full force into the ministry.
Okay, okay, I like that, man. I like that. I like that. Yeah, for sure. Okay. So, do you have like any? I know that's your plans, kind of for the rest of the year.
Hmm.
Have any long term goals that you plan on doing that you're able to talk about anyway? I know sometimes,
Yeah.
you got.
No, man. Of course, I'm working on my second album. That's gonna be in the works. I have my podcast that I'm doing. I'm working on my second podcast.
Okay.
My second podcast will be with my lady, which is called Equally Yoke. We'll be launching that pretty soon. Yeah, but in,
Okay.
in in biblical terms, equally yoked, equally
Okay.
yoked. Yeah.
Can
So
you
it's a pretty.
explain for the people,
So
explain
yeah,
for the
so
people?
yeah, like I give you the version. Equally yoked is just more so when you and your partners are aligned. You guys on the same page. You guys have the same admirations. You follow Jesus. You and this God is in the middle of your relationship, and you both are pushing each other to be better and better up under his name. So you're equally yoked because I can't be living in the streets. I can't be living in sin. And my lady, she following God's plans and doing what God's doing and very spiritual. We're not yoked. So in
Okay.
order for us to be equally yoked, we have to be on the same plan and align with each other in balance. But that only happens if God is in your relationship. So that's the whole point of the podcast called Equally Yoke. Pretty much us coming together as a couple and just explaining and expressing our journey and how we became. Because at one point in time we wasn't equally yoked. So we're explaining that how we became equally yoked and the things that we did before then that kind of almost took us apart and how we put God into our relationship and how He brought us back together to the point we're equally yoked and learning new things about each other. So, we got that podcast coming up. That's gonna be launching pretty soon. I'm excited for that, man. I'm excited for that.
And I
Yeah.
definitely want
Yeah,
to hear.
yeah, yeah, most definitely.
Really,
Right, right,
yeah,
right.
I
Yeah.
make you curious. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
and
Right, most definitely. Yeah.
be
Yeah.
easy for
Right.
want to watch
Yeah.
it and hear.
Right.
Yeah.
And people love to hear a real authenticity, man. They don't like to hear fakeness. And I'm very transparent. And I
Mhm.
and I realize when you be transparent and real with someone, they understand more. If they see you being fake, if they find out a little ounce of fakeness in you, it's just gonna turn them off. But
That's
if
right.
you genuinely being yourself and letting them know that, hey, I do make mistakes, I do fall, I do sin at times, I do, fall short. But with God's glory and His presence, I'm able to get back up. I'm able to get back on track. I'm able to realign myself with Him and get right. And people
Mhm.
would like to hear that. That it's okay to fall short and God still loves you. You see what I'm saying? Like it's okay to do this and do that and know that God still, God's got a favor. You want to make mistakes. You're not perfect. It's okay to make mistakes. So people need to hear that it's okay to make mistakes, knowing that God still is gonna show you favor. Yes, sir. Yeah, I've known about the award show maybe like a few years now. My first time going to it was I want to say maybe 2021, 2020, maybe. I think I was nominated that first year. I want to say New Artist of the Year. I want to say, and the experience, man, was dope, man. This first class, and for Alabama, man, it's just a real dope experience. They had everything going with the media, from the red carpet, from the pre-show, from the main show, from everything, all the moving parts. Everybody that played a part in that was so dope. So my first experience with that, man, and ever since then, man, me and Zeus, man, have been locked in, came real close, man, to the point where we call each other daily. We could talk outside of that, talk about this, talk about music, family, and all that type of things. Then I started hosting the music gospel explosion. My first year was last year. And I got invited to host again this year. So I'm excited, man. I'm super excited to be a part of it, a part of the whole brand of Alabama Music Awards. The most important thing is about exposure. That whole, just talking to Zeus and hearing his plans and ideas and his vision, his whole vision is to expose people to the talent we have in Alabama. And I think a lot of artists don't take advantage of that.
Right.
A lot of artists may look at it, this just some, this just some little small little award show. It ain't big, it ain't this, it ain't the Grammys, it ain't this, whatever. But they forget about everything that comes with the Alabama Music Awards that the opportunities is given to you. You see what I'm saying? Like, as an artist, you have the media. You probably getting about 10 interviews once you walk in. You see what I'm saying? You got a whole line of interviews everybody doing. You got pictures, folks taking pictures of you. You're on the stage, man. It's showing on TV. That's a lot of exposure, especially for somebody don't already know you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I took advantage of it. It helped me. It helped me in so many ways as well. I would tell them, man, just don't sit back on it, don't sleep on it, because one day they're gonna sleep on it, and then they're gonna see that about Music Awards somewhere worldwide, and they're gonna, oh man, I wish I was there. I should have went. And those people that were part of the plan from day one will reap all those fruits and all that come with it. So I advise them to take advantage of it, man. I mean, it's such a dope experience, man. All the moving parts that comes with it. You cannot like it. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I appreciate that. Well, I'm pretty much everywhere as _ the real Josh B, IG, Facebook _ the real Josh B or Josh Brown. My music is on every platform, Apple, Spotify, any music outlet that you use, you pound on everything. My booking site is the pmgexperience.com, man. If you want to go in there and book me, you really just sit there and find my bio. We can see about, my lifestyle and my story and my journey on there, man. But yeah, just reach out, man, and let's talk, man. I'm an open book, man. I don't mind talking to anybody and connecting with anybody. Just associating myself with the right. Thanks.